All right, what's up, peeps? Day 16. Day 16, we're halfway. Let's freaking go. I'm so hyped about that. Had just a ton of great feedback on this series so far. And again, I was telling someone this morning, one day the comment section will be full of people's reflections and responses to these questions. So I'm just super motivated to not only finish and complete this first 30-day journaling prompt, but then the next 30 days that I have planned are going to be just like really deep. So we out here. For today's prompt, we got, what is the attribute, talents, or skill within me that sets me apart, and how have I leveraged it to create my life? What is the attribute, talent, skill within me, or combination of these things, that sets me apart, and how have I leveraged it to create my life? I wanted to choose this, well, I didn't really choose, it just kind of came to me again today. I've been talking a lot lately, and I've put on a podcast recently and had a lot of conversations with people about finding that space between your talent and what the world, the market needs. Like what you can use your talent for to earn income, earn money, earn energy back, so to speak. And this is important to me, and I think it should be important to you too. Because when you discover your talent and you learn how to channel it into the marketplace, you have something that you enjoy that you can earn income from forever. That's called freedom, at least to me. Because at the worst, I can do something that I enjoy to earn, and I can scale that any way I choose. I can create that any way I want, and I'll go into that today. So my X factor is my belief in myself. That's not really what the prompt was, but I just wanted to write it anyway. I really believe. I wanted to reflect on this question today because talk of talents and understanding the self has been top of mind recently. I'm really passionate about helping others uncover their combination of uniqueness, as we are today. For me, my faith, belief, and trust make space for the courage to communicate. It sets me apart from everyone else, but most importantly, it's for me to enjoy. Writing, thinking, speaking, putting pieces of the puzzle together. I'm consistently in awe of my ability to communicate, my ability to see into things, moments, and people. And I'd say that's probably my unique attribute, is not only what I see, but my ability to communicate it. Like what I see in people, with their thinking, what's gotten them here. I can see like their past, so to speak. That's what I see when they speak. I can hear it. What have you said? What have you been saying? Who has told you these things? Where did they come from? I like to see the history. Then we can communicate that and put it together. It's pretty cool. It's like a sixth sense of intuitive knowing. And for whatever reason, I have the ability to see, comprehend, and communicate it in a simple way that others understand. It honestly feels so good to know this about myself, especially after so much questioning in my younger years. What am I meant for, and what should I do with my life? Remember, like all I wanted to do after high school was play football in college. I was literally the only thing on my mind. I had nothing else on my mind. And then in college, I sold lots of weed and sold Cutco knives and started a landscape business, and I was just like, I just want to make money. I just want to make lots of money. But I didn't really understand my like talent. I still like didn't get it. It wasn't clear. But I feel really thankful. I feel really thankful to now know, and not only to know, but also to share, speak, and influence others to listen to their own music and deepen their connection and understanding of themselves. I've discovered my talent when I started to sit still longer and actually reflect on who I am and what makes me unique, and started to actually listen and receive the compliments, the feedback, the praise, the criticism of other people, communicating to me what they see, which is really relevant and really powerful. I recommend it. How am I using this to create my life? I first really started to understand my talent when I recruited my first team of fitness coaches to come together and run a challenge with 60 people, a fitness challenge that is, back in 2017, 2018. It was crazy. People were messaging me on Instagram left and right trying to get involved. It was honestly so cool and so inspiring. And I remember like specifically there were tons of people who were like younger people too, younger kids, like high school kids, college kids that were like, dude, like when I graduate, I want to be a part of what you're building. It's so awesome. I can feel the inspiration, the energy. What you guys are creating is so powerful. Everyone's being impacted. It just felt freaking awesome. I was like, wow, that all came from me having a vision, communicating it to other people, teaching them the ropes of how to do it. And now they're helping other people too. Like that's so dope. So cool. All the guys were excited and bought in. That's because I had a vision and I communicated to them all. And since then, I have been told over and over again by my clients that the way I articulate life just makes sense. I have made a career off of communicating what I see in other people to themselves, using examples and drawing imagery from the external world. My whole life right now, and all the work that I do, and all the coaching that I do, workshops I do, whenever I meet someone, whenever I get into the sauce with them, so to speak, all it is it's the communication and the guiding deeper of what is present within you, who you are, what you stand for, why you are here. All I do is just see that, and then I communicate it slowly in bite-sized ways so that by the time people get to the core, it's not overwhelming. If I were to tell everything, if I said everything that I saw in someone right away, they might get scared. So as I get to know someone and have conversation with them, slowly we unravel, and myself included. That's what I've been doing here, is unraveling. And I do that really well, and I communicate it really well, and what I see is really clear to me, and I can see the patterns in people and like how they operate and what motivates them, inspires them to do things. And that is really cool and really relevant and really powerful, especially today, because people are more open to hearing about it and then changing their behavior to be something that's more who they want to be, which is super, super cool. I made a career from that, and I just call it coaching. It has resulted in multiple coaching offers, businesses, and thousands of people getting, quote, sauced. That's what I say when I do my thing. I use my talent every day to connect with people and help them change the world by changing themselves. I live freely, I work freely, I charge freely, I operate freely, I communicate freely, I build for eternity. I live freely, I literally do whatever I want. It feels amazing. I work freely, I choose whatever work I want to do. Feels amazing. I charge freely. I just charge whatever I want for my work because no one else can do it. I operate freely. No one can tell me what to do. I just do whatever I want to do, and that feels really boundless and feels freeing, and it feels like I can explore myself and the work that I'm doing in new and innovative ways. I communicate freely. I don't sugarcoat things or hide things. I just go. And I build for eternity. Everything that I'm doing has a much, 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 much greater and longer term purpose than anything that I'll receive in this lifetime. And that feels fantastic. So those are some sick affirmations, actually. I'm gonna write that. Let me get that up on my fucking board. I live freely, I work freely, I charge freely, I operate freely, I communicate freely, I build for eternity. Oh, that's epic. That shall be done. My friends, be good, be safe. Really take this seriously. Think about this. Like, what is your talent? What is your combination of things that makes you unique and special? Because if you need help with this, feel free to ask some people that are close to you. Hey, what do you think my greatest talent is? What do you think I'm really good at that other people maybe aren't as good at, or what do you think I'm really natural in? And you'll be surprised at the feedback you get from people who care about you. They're going to constantly try and help you and support you. And if they don't, then they don't really care, and then move on from those people. But yeah, that's my reflection today. I'm super excited. Day 16, we are halfway, and that feels so cool. So anyway, presence, peace, power be with you all. About to go play some PUBG. Peace.